Welcome back to the second half. Surprising number of my players who are out right now.
Yeah. The only one that matters is out. It's such a shame.
Yeah, All Around is not in the game anymore.
That's not the player I was talking about.
Apostate gets all of her players back. So it's now 9-12.
You say it like she got lucky. She got all of her players back. He took like 5 rolls to come back.
Yeah, but he's back, and that's not good for me because it's now 9-12, and the game is tied.
It's tied because you fucked up.
It's tied because a series of events happened.
Pride.
A good low risk play successfully happened again.
Yeah, a good play happened
anything.
because you made a bad play.
You can't do anything about dice. Come on, son.
It wasn't dice. You
Yes.
pushed her sidestep player closer to the end zone.
Dice were rolled, mistakes were made. Nobody's perfect.
The mistake was rolling the dice.
No, never blame the dice, blame the game.
I always blame the dice. Have you never seen me talk in IRC?
And that is the difference between me and you, good sir.
That's the difference between me and... Oh God, I'm about to bust into some hip-hop. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, that's probably a good call.
I barely hung on there.
Mm-hmm. So obviously on a perfect defense. This is a pretty balanced offense anyway, but you definitely want to not be standing next to Phantom. Make Phantom be the one blitzing.
True. Also, I want to have a toast for Tony.
Okay. This is like really late. He died in turn 1 of last half.
Yeah, but I just opened a new beer.
That was actually like 40 minutes ago.
So there's no one else here to toast with me, so this is to you, Tony. Eating up that one block that you did, and the most spirited foul this team has ever done.
You just clink a bottle with another bottle?
Yes. Well, it was a snifter with my Lagavulin in it against my beer bottle.
Thanks for that.
No problem. It's a good visual. Just a shirtless, hairy man clinking a snifter and a beer bottle together.
Mm-hmm.
That's a rock. I don't think I've rendered you speechless very often.
It's not often.
I'm really proud of myself right now. I'm not gonna lie.
And now Hayberg's gone. This is not going the way I thought it would. I was expecting... Everything I know about these elves is that they roll a lot of ones, and then I score a lot.
Hashtag storm coming.
And now it's the opposite.
You're getting punched.
I'm getting punched a lot.
Yep. And La Fantoma is still here to fuck with.
God, it's been so long since I wasn't the one who got outcast or outpunched.
Oh, I like how this match is going.
It like the halfling match, I guess. I outpunched halflings. But whatever, that's like beating up a toddler.
Some toddlers are like really strong. That's from experience.
I dare you to find a toddler that I could not beat up.
All right, I'll find one.
Go on the hunt for a toddler who could take me in a fight.
There's got to be like some crazy like Russian toddler that's already like 6'2", 240 pounds.
No.
Like I don't know what they put in the water over there, but there has to be one. Like one's already an enforcer.
They would have to put
like a lot of hormones, like radioactive material,
like drinking actual just like stem cells.
Yeah, that's my vision of Russia anyway. It's just vodka and stem cells everywhere.
Right. So, Apostate's gonna try to seal up the sideline here. Do you see the problem with this play?
Yep.
Do you know what you never do?
Oh, you never put a super valuable player 2 spaces from the end against a frenzy player!
A frenzy player who has Dauntless.
Oh my god, and you're sitting here fucking talking shit about Dauntless, and now it's your savior.
Yeah, right?
See, you've already been proven wrong on this.
Exactly. I was actually, I believe the first match that we got Frenzy, I was immediately proven wrong because Suicide Tank like was busting holes through people and just like burrowing through people's chests and casing people. And now for the second time, Suicide Tank is going to lay a Frenzy hurting on the Strength 4 player.
Suicide Tank is basically one of the Badgers from the Redwall books. Like, you didn't read those, did you?
No, that was a quite a reference, but
they
I rolled too good.
Well, they enter the Bloodlust, and they just start slaughtering everything. That's Suicide Tank.
Should I have rerolled that?
100%. You ended last half with 2 rerolls. There was a combined, I think, 5 rerolls between your two teams at the end of the last half.
But I'm in a position where this is going to be a lot harder.
Yeah, you definitely, I think, should have used the reroll there. Because taking the Phantom totally out of this drive could be a really big deal.
That player, I don't think is that... Like, this drive specifically?
I guess you're out, you're down, what, 2 players, actually, because you have 4 out?
Mm-hmm. I'm down 3. Like I said, it was 12v9.
Oh, I thought you had 13 players on the roster.
Yes, I do, but I have 4 out.
Yeah, so that's... Never mind.
9.
I'm saying you're down 2 players.
Yes, I'm down 2 players on the pitch.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
But I'm down. But even if I knock out Phantom, even if he gets like murdered,
Yeah, I guess you're still down
another player could
comparatively.
fill in.
Yeah,
Who's
fair.
not as good, but that's still a body. And in Elf v Elf, bodies definitely matter.
I don't know. I just always want to murder everyone, so
Sure, fair enough.
that's just me. So.
But yeah, I was planning on walking into this match being able to talk about like, oh man, every single time Suicide Tank gets knocked down, just being able to jump up 2+ block, Frenzy off the ground and start laying a hurt on people who have hurt Suicide Tank back. But this fucking Strength 4 super catcher comes walking in and is like, hey, I'm the perfect use case for why you would want Dauntless. Like, what's up?
Yeah, Suicide Tank just like walks up, puffs his chest out, and just beats the fucking shit out of Phantom for the whole match.
Yeah, Suicide Tank basically rolled plus strength, but it's cheaper for team value.
Yeah, he's a hero and a goat. Well, he's a hero, you're the goat.
Sure.
Yeah.
The strength, obviously, the plus strength only applies to people who are stronger than Suicide Tank. But against Suicide Tank, theoretically, if we were playing against Halflings, like this came too late. If we were playing against Halflings, I would have hit a tree just to prove that I could.
Yeah, no, it definitely should. I mean, if you have Dauntless and you don't use it to punch treemen, honestly,
Right.
What the fuck are you doing with your life?
And like the upshot of that is, if you're punching a big guy and you fail, that's a minus 2 DB anyway. But minus 2 DBs against players who don't have block, where you do, that's not that bad.
Yeah, but the trees had block.
That's
and
true.
they were strength 7.
I would have punched the strength 6 guy. I would have ganged up on the one who didn't have. I would have punched a tree to say that I could, but it would have been technically punching a tree because I would have chosen the weakest one.
Again, like going in and hitting a toddler, but you choose like the little one with an inhaler. Like that's pretty much what you're doing.
Oh no, that's awful. I wouldn't punch an inhaler toddler.
It's the same thing. That tree is the poor little tree with an inhaler, and you're talking about how you're going to savagely beat him.
I mean, if I walked into a preschool and there was one kid chain smoking in the corner with a cut off T, I'm not going to go for that kid, obviously. But I'm not going to go pick on Winston with his inhaler.
Like the little 3-year-old sitting in a corner smoking 2 packs a day with a Slayer shirt.
Yeah, he's giving me the fucking stink eye. I'm not going to punch him. That kid could ruin my life.
Well, see, I told you we could find a toddler that you're afraid of that could beat you up.
Yeah, but I'm saying he doesn't exist. I'm in this theoretical world where toddlers have access to cigarettes.
You
and
clearly
Slayer
don't know
teas.
some of the people I know. Because I can promise you that
Sure.
child exists somewhere, and I might have met them.
It might have been you.
No, I don't smoke.
Okay.
You could have found me wearing a Slayer shirt and giving you the stink eye.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the rest of it checks out.
Do you think I could have beat up toddler you?
Well, I was actually, like, the size of a toddler until I was 17. So, yeah, like, 100%. I was, like, 5'1", like, 130 until junior year. So...
I think my play here is to put Tina Fey on the ball carrier. Like, I obviously, I'm facing an elf cage, which is scary because it's a cage, but it's also scary because it's an elf. So they can just dodge away and keep going. John Wilkes Boot is taking on the mantle of being the diciest. And so Tina Fey isn't going to be able to do anything, so I'll just maintain the ranks. Keep fandom pinned on the sideline, and hopefully try to work some magic. Maybe make them score and then score back and then score again. I don't know. I want to keep playing for the win. I never want to play for the tie because that's not fun. So you kind of at some point you have to start going a little bigger than you want to go.
Yeah, playing for the tie is that's some pansy shit.
Exactly.
Always play for the win. Go big, go home.
I mean, there are cases where if you don't play for the tie, you can end up screwing yourself hard and losing, but so everything in moderation, of course. But the more elves I can keep occupied here, I can keep the cage from rolling forward.
Yep, so eat up all... Oh, you're getting punched a lot.
Yep, only the dragon and the loose cannon.
They don't matter.
The dragon has basically served his purpose. Heiberg exists and is a person. He's KO'd.
He's an elf,
isn't he?
and is KO'd.
Right. If enough of my players keep getting KO'd, then eventually at least a couple of them will come back. Statistics show that is the case.
I guess.
Guess again. It's correct.
It's not that easy, though.
That is the correct move. So, the cage continues forward, but I do have an agent. I have a player who's on the inside. It's John Wilkes Boot.
John Wilkes Boot.
Right now, as it stands, I could push Dodger away with Defend, and then I would have to dodge into a tackle zone with Elven Cheerleader, punch Starlight, and try to strip the ball free. From there, who knows how I would actually get the ball. I kind of have to cross my fingers and hope for something good, because Harlequin is the diving tackler, and like the rest of his team has the sidelines and the tackle zones and all that biz.
Yeah, this tribe's not looking too good.
Nope.
It's I would actually go so far as to say that it's looking bad.
Sure. I'm just kind of getting outmanned a little bit.
Yep. Oh well, nothing you can do about it. Hope KOs come back.
Right.
Oh wow, the Phantom fucking sucks.
And like that doesn't even matter. That player could have been surfed for all that matters, and I'm still not sitting that pretty.
Yep.
I do have a plan though. Do you see what my plan is? My plan is to punch the ball carrier. How do I make that happen?
Yeah, I don't know.
It involves chain pushes.
Oh. Yeah, I see it now.
I don't want to use the Elven Cheerleader because the Elven Cheerleader will be the one to pick up the ball after John Wilkes Boot knocks it free.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see this.
But you blitz Hecate there, and then push him down. Tina Fey pushes into John Wilkes Boot. I'm not quite sure what happened here. Why that's a -2 DB? Oh, that was a plus strength player, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it showed as a 1 DB for some reason.
Yeah, that happens a lot with Cyanide, though.
I'm not sure why that was. But it's okay, because I can punch Hecate.
I would have just taken the POW, honestly.
Yeah, well, I don't think... I said this is going to be real stupid, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Cyanide?
Yeah, Cyanide.
Hello, Cyanide?
What?
That's incorrect, Cyanide.
What?
Let's take a look at that again. No. I refuse to accept. I clicked on John Wilkes Boot, and Hecate was the one who got pushed.
That's, pretty fucked up.
Yeah, like, my chances of success were not fantastic anyway, but that is kind of annoying. Just kind of a cherry on top of the shit that is this.
Yes.
Luckily, I'm getting away from this diving tackler, no problem, but not now.
I'm pretty happy that Apostate is getting a better game than the first time around.
Sure. I would have loved another beatdown, high TV elves versus high TV elves. She's actually not going to diving tackle probably to keep Frosty up, which may or may not be a wise play, but it does let me get Turbofucker over here. And like maybe I can hold these L's out for another turn.
I'm not thinking that's likely.
Nope, me neither. And like my chances of success with John Wilkes Boot were not fantastic either. Starlight has dodge, and that would have been a 1 DB, so that's like a 2 out of 6 of me actually being able to knock the ball free. But it's just kind of annoying when Cyanides.
Yeah, but I mean Cyanide is as Cyanide does.
Mm-hmm. I don't ever actually think that I've seen that happen. Like you click a player and the wrong person gets pushed.
Yeah. I don't know that I've ever seen it either. It's pretty weird.
Every single day, Cyanide manages to surprise me. For the better, for the worse. In this case, for the worse. In most cases, for the worst. In every case, for the worst? I think it's in every case for the worst.
Yeah, probably. I don't know, I'm looking at this. You might actually be able to stall another turn here.
Yeah, but to what? Like, I'm losing players, Berg. I am hemorrhaging players pretty hard.
That's good.
I'm basically just trying to make Apostate continue to roll dice and, like, fingers crossed a catastrophic failure happens at some point.
Actually, thinking about it, I think if Apostate truly just wants to win,
yeah,
she just grinds this out right now.
Yeah, you just stall this out, because that's not that hard.
Just punch forever. You're not going to be able to mount a real defense at this point.
It's 6v11.
Yeah, I like to think she's more of a fun hair. She immediately proves me wrong.
Yep, just gonna run backwards.
Wow, I had faith in Apostate.
I don't really think that that's necessary. Running backwards seems kind of weird.
It's yeah, it's excessive.
Yeah.
But
it looks like the plan is to win 3-2.
Yeah, that's like the opposite of a fun haver. And then as soon as I say the opposite of a fun haver play, she does like a totally random leap over John Wilkes Booth's fucking head.
You're just gonna go ahead and show off, leaping over the player who used to be Zanzibar Jones.
No, you know what that leap is?
What?
That's the kumquat leap.
Yeah.
That's the.
Well, that was a necessary leap because if you wanted to get in scoring position.
Yes, it's 5 agi. You know, just fucking run around.
I think Aegis could have scored.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah.
No, I'm just saying that's the style over substance leap.
Sure.
That Kumquat has injured himself so many times doing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's great. It's totally worth it.
Things continue to not look great for the squad here.
Yeah, but at least nobody else is dying.
I guess.
Except for like the KO that just happened.
The loose cannon. No, it was not the loose cannon. It was Hayberg.
I think
someone
died.
Died.
Already out.
Oh, Turbofucker. It was Turbofucker.
Yeah.
That was.
Oh, rip Turbofucker. We hardly knew ye.
So, yeah. Not really sure what there is to do here.
I think you just punch an elf or two.
Mm-hmm.
And hope that she fumbles the ball.
I think I'm gonna punch an elf.
I think her rolling snake eyes is like the only actual plan for you right now.
I think I'm gonna punch a specific elf.
Which elf?
You should start counting squares. I see a path to success.
Is Hot Plays Inc. coming off? Like, is Hot Plays Inc. happening again?
I believe Hot Plays 3 is in the works. The gears are turning in my brain. Steezy can get there. Steezy can get there pretty easily.
Yeah.
That's a player who only has dodge and I have tackle, who is not particularly well protected. And I can get there with movement to spare. I can get that ball in my hands.
I believe in Harvey Dent.
I don't know why. Oh, I'm doing this in steps. If my dodge fails, then I'll probably just do the GFIs. So if I fail, I fail closer.
Oh, never mind. I thought I couldn't see the blitz get activated because of the pitch.
Right. The blitz is activated. You always gotta listen for the sound cues.
Yeah, I have it like super low.
GFI fails, no big deal. Also, if I save a point of movement, I can use Frenzy.
I like your style.
That ball is now my ball. That ball is in my hands now.
Yeah, he's sitting here, ball's in his hand, and there's just like 10 defenders a step away.
You never give up when you're playing elves.
I give up if I'm playing elves.
Sure.
Because I just know I'm going to hate the game.
That is the difference between me and you. Obviously, there's like a billion players who can wreck my life here. Netcat specifically is a tackler. But I have blodge and I have sidestep. So if you roll bad, then you're in for some trouble.
I'm pretty sure she's just going to punch Suicide Tank here now.
Sure, you can do that.
And they're going to kill him and take the ball.
If you don't knock that ball free, though, like you have a 2DP and you have a 2DP and you have the reroll.
Uh-oh. No.
Uh-oh.
Starlight still gets to punch.
No, Starlight just moved. Starlight just stood up and
no.
moved in that position. Starlight was the player I just knocked down.
Oh, no.
I kind of wish I would have flared Tina Fey out a square farther. But it's fine. Like, Phantom still would have been able to get there.
Not like this.
Hey, Bert.
Not like this.
I can't score from here, but I can go for it.
You can give it the old college try.
I can bring this fucking match back. I can make it happen. I went from assuming that I was going to lose to actually thinking that I have an actual chance of winning here.
Well, that is wrong.
Just keep throwing players at me. The harder you make this for me, the more likely I am to make it happen. The gears are spinning. The plays are forming. I can see the X's and O's flying through my brain.
Were you just like sitting here with a whiteboard and John Maddening this whole time?
Absolutely.
Just circles and X's and shit, just mumbling away.
I see the dice are spinning through my mind.
And how many times did you say, "Bam, tough acting, Tenactin"?
Every time.
Okay.
I said it every time.
I mean, I say that all the time too. So
Suicide Tank is unsupported. That has never been a problem.
you have a lot of faith in Suicide Tank now.
You don't?
No.
So luckily for me, some of the punches, pushes, choices that Apostate has made. Oh, also.
Nice.
That's hot. It's my turn
I was
now.
about to say, watch Rip Guy die doing that.
It's fine. It's worth it. It's sacrifices. Some of the choices Apostate made, like not putting Harlequin next to Suicide Tank, I don't think he could have quite reached anyway. Just kind of leaving players free means that I can do arguably one of the hotter plays of Blood Bowl. Ball Carrier Blitz.
Oh, and you keep getting rewarded for this shit.
Starlight is going to continue to be my punching bag. Stand up, knock down, and now it's time to run.
This isn't even right.
Now it's time to fucking book it. I only have one reroll left. I'm going to do the GFIs because there are a couple players, like Wordsmith, Harlequin, if I can get out of position. And then...
Oh, please roll another one.
I am not going to tempt fate. It would be so great for me. Obviously, Harlequin is a danger to the cause. Because like any of these other players, I can kind of sidestep and get away from. Harlequin is not one of them. And Frosty is the other one who is not one of them. But if I can get away from these guys,
Welp.
well, that's still fine. I don't believe Frosty can reach.
I think La Fantoma is just going to kill the tank.
Yeah, well, he's gonna get a 2DB. He only has block, so you have to roll a.
And something you said like 5 minutes ago just dawned on me. You called
What?
Suicide Tank Steezy?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
Suicide Tank.
Yeah, no, I get it, but
He's my boy. That is Newsboy.
you're not allowed to have a boy.
I am declaring him, and I am declaring Elrond my boys.
Oh, all right. It's a cage match is happening now.
It's unfair. Well, yeah, obviously my team wins because my players are all better. It's unfair to declare Elrond my boy just because he's like the best player on the team for a reason. But Suicide Tank, oh, he's up and down.
Oh, fuck off.
Uh-oh. So you're gonna taking the block is a smart play, of course, because that means that you can actually just do this double GFI and top mark me like this. Suicide Tank has been toying with my heart this whole time. Oh, actually, Frosty can, in fact.
I think at this point, Suicide Tank is just showing us his final form.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for all those times that he's been failing, this is a time where Suicide Tank is going to prove himself.
All this time, I thought Suicide Tank was the Krillin of this squad.
Yeah.
Now I realize he's the Gohan.
If I understood that reference, I would agree.
Yeah, he was just like a little kid the whole time, and then, like everyone always doubted him, and then he killed Cell. Like,
Right.
idiot.
Sure.
Jeez, it's like you didn't even watch DBZ.
I don't have any rerolls, but I'm not afraid because I see the plan. I am not afraid because I know that this series of events has been preordained to succeed. Tell me what you see up there, Berg.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work.
Tell me what you see up there.
Nothing. I see an elf surrounded by elves.
I'm going to tell you why this is going to work. Tina Fey runs all the way up there, stands next to Frosty and Wordsmith. What happens then? Who's top marking me? A
Is that
strength
the
4
Phantom?
player.
Oh no!
What do I have?
Oh my god, now I know it's gonna work just because you're getting consistently proven to be an idiot by Dauntless.
Fate has proven that Dauntless is the skill to take. Tina Fey double marks. I blitz through, get away from diving tackle. Even if as long as I don't roll a 2 on the first block, I can punch my way free and dodge in the end zone and score. It's 2 GFIs, a Frenzy Blitz with Suicide Tank, and then I can actually score and actually maybe win.
This is so beautiful. Oh.
I just failed I failed the first GFI. I was so excited about this though.
Were you excited because you realized what an idiot you'd look like in my eyes?
That would have been insane. If Dauntless would have actually won me the game here, but now I just get tackled.
At least Suicide
man.
Tank Steezy finally goes down.
That would have been so cool though.
Yep. And in other unrelated but good news, I told my father that I was recording now and not to bother me.
Sure.
So he just silently walked down the stairs and brought me 2 more beers.
Oh, nice. You already go through. Oh, the Elven Cheerleaders. It's gone.
Yeah, all the beer I brought down is already gone. So I definitely needed more.
Look at this Kaz box. Well, this KO box as well.
You know what? Fuck the Kaz box.
My elves have just been getting run through.
Yep.
And now Elvery is about to happen.
You could say she's running through these hoes like Drano, but elves
No.
instead of hoes.
I would not say that.
Oh, well, I did, so you don't have to.
Wordsmith is about to throw the ball real far. Well, not real far. That's a 2+, and then it's just obviously a 2+ to a player in a tackle zone.
Well, 2+s are scary dice sometimes.
Against any other team, I wouldn't have been that concerned about getting the ball knocked down all the way down there, but we all know that elves can move the ball from one half of the pitch to the other. Like, literally from end zone to end zone in one turn. I can be standing 2 squares away from scoring with a blodger who has sidestep, and Rip Guy is out. And elves can knock the ball free, and then get the ball all the way down, and actually, I think Netcat can score on a double GFI. I could be incorrect.
Yeah, I don't feel like doing the math. You can do it if you want to.
Again, the math is counting, but...
Oh, that's very complex.
We're not high-educated city boys. Fancy counting lads. That's not us.
No, that's not us. We're a couple of country lads.
I play from my gut. I'm a gut blood bowler.
I'm definitely a gut blood bowler. I never think.
Oh, so there you go. Netcat can score with 2 GFIs. Not going to, because there's no need to.
Yeah.
But I got sidestep.
John Wilkes Boot. What champion.
And luckily, John Wilkes Boot was not. Again, John Wilkes Boot might actually, like, John Wilkes Boot could actually make this happen. If I could pick that ball up, I don't think any of these players here have tackle or even wrestle. I believe Apostate had 1 wrestler, and that was Catherine Hart.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work.
You doubt John Wilkes Boot after all that he's shown?
He hasn't actually shown anything.
He's shown the ability to stay on the pitch.
That is definitely true.
So I'm going to have to dodge through a lot of tackle zones, blitz, and then pick up the ball and not get the ball knocked away from me turn 16. But there's no rerolls. Apostate has no rerolls left, so I could make this a tie.
Yeah.
I have to roll.
No.
I basically have to roll a 6.
Yeah. No.
Nah, I just gotta push.
You know, after Suicide Tank's incredibly strong showing this game, I now think that John Wilkes Booth has earned Dauntless.
You can't proclaim that he hasn't even scored his level
only.
yet.
That's fine. He was the only survivor in back-to-back games.
No, maybe Apostate dodges away with Netcat and fails. There are still opportunities for failure here.
Yeah, I guess. I was gonna say just blitz, but that doesn't guarantee it.
Exactly. So actually, what's gonna happen is
Set up for a 3DB.
I'm not even gonna bother showing the dice rolls because you all know what happens. It wasn't a triple skull, and now Netcat scored.
Yep.
Eventually, hold on. There we go. Please hold while Netcat thinks. I thought for a second Apostate used all of her movement before scoring the end zone, but that's not the case.
No, she was just hitting you with the end zone dancing like you always do.
You have to do that.
You should have recognized that, honestly.
Right.
I mean, I think you spend more time setting up your end zone dancing than you do setting up some plays.
Sure. And actually, so what's going to happen is I'm going to skip my whole turn. I tried to do the 1DB, or the 1-turn touchdown, and I even used the reroll that I got on the kickoff event, and I just knocked down Aegis. So Tina Fey is going to... John Wilkes Boot is going to bring the boot to Catherine Hart.
Oh, she's fine.
Yeah, she's totally fine.
What a mistake.
And that's the match. A much better showing than Elf Bowl 1.0.
Do we get any levels? Any levels? Oh, we do have a level. Oh, we definitely have a level.
A match rating 19 out of 20, surprisingly enough. Suicide Tank gets the MVP. That's pretty good. He's the MVP in my part for sure. Of course, we have the 1 level, which is Elrond. And
I hope he gets nothing good.
Elrond rolls singles. So go vote, and we'll see you guys for the next match.